Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained to sing this new song in these latter days, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth, and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, which may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson speaking on how it's impossible to hide from Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, okay, when he calls he calls your number, man. Okay, and whether he calls your number individually or as a nation or a whole kingdom, man. Okay, hey, your time is up. You see? There's no hiding. Okay, from Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, whose incorruptible spirit is in all things, man. It tells us that in Wisdom of Solomon, 12:1. See? So you elite that think they're going to be able to hide from Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai when your judgment comes. It's going to be a feeble attempt. Okay? And you're going to be hiding out. You have one or two outcomes. Okay? Where you're going to be hiding out overseas in these various hiding spots in the heavens, you know, underwater, various mountaintops. They're going to be trying to hide out at. The scriptures tell us that, man. And there's one or two things are going to happen. You're either going to get caught up, okay, you ain't going to make it, or you're going to be reserved, man, to go into them chains, man, pursuant to biblical prophecy. You see? So there's nowhere to run. And there's nowhere to hide, evil E. Okay, your time is up. Okay, you're being sought after, man, by the Lord. He's seeking you out, searching you out. Okay, and ultimately the end game, he's going to take you out, man. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the first scripture I want to get into, let's go here. Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 9. Shedding light, okay, on this point. Okay, that there's nowhere for these devils to go. They're gonna try to run. They're gonna try to hide, man. They've been running for a long time, man. Okay, but we're already through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We're at their latter end. You see, where their judgment, that cup, okay, it's about to be passed on to them, man. The book of Amos, chapter 9, and verse 1, and it reads, "I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them." Who? The elite, man. And it tells us that, and let's go here real quick. Let's jump. The book of Sirach, chapter 36. And it's right around verse 10, right? And it reads, "Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers." So the book of Ecclesiastes is also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 10, and it reads, "Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen," right? "That say there is none other but we." You see? And who speaks with this proud stance, okay? Claiming that there's no God, claiming that they can outsmart God, claiming that they don't have to worry about God. They don't have to worry about a famine, okay? And they can create immortality in the lab. It's these Edomites speaking like that, man. Okay? And notice how it says, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen. The head is the controller of the whole body. Okay? Those heads are talking about these elite. You see? Because when you have a snake, you cut the head off, the body's through. You see? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is coming for the heads. Okay? That say there is none other but we. These proud demons, man. Let's go here real quick. Obadiah. This is how they talk. This is the book of Obadiah, man. Pretty much a book talking solely about evil Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Real quick. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, the only chapter, in verse 3, and it reads, "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock," right? And this man was dwelling in Petra, right? He was all through Mount Seir. Okay, living off of mountain ranges, man, in caves. You see, this man's history. Okay, he tries to hide because that whole caveman, ooga booga history, that's his history, man. Okay, this man's a cave dweller. That's why they call themselves Caucasians, man. Go look up what that word means, man. That means cave dweller, because that's what they are. These are the biblical Edomites, man, the so-called white man. Check this out. The proudest creature that the Lord created. Check this out. Whose habitation is high. See that? That saith in his heart, in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? See? They come with a proud stance. But what they're going to find out is it's Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai that's going to move them out the way. Let's prove it. Continuing to read. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and we see their mascot that they've utilized since their inception, it's always been that eagle. That's how they've always moved. They moved like that in Rome and in Greece, excuse me. Well, let's keep it in retrospect. They started because they manifested during the Greeks. You know, that was the Edomites' first, major empire. That's why they say history started with the Greeks, but which is a lie. You see, but needless to say, the Greeks, the Romans, this revival of the Roman Empire, these Babylonians, man. Okay, they utilized the eagle. Yeah, even the Russians, they use the eagle. Russians, the Edomites too, man. Okay, and that's why they utilize the eagle as well. But check this out. Let's read this again from the top. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, man. You see, this man done puffed himself up. He's able to search out the heavens to an extent. You know, he got them big ass telescopes. You know, he's got that space station that allows him to drift around. You know what I mean? So he's been his head blown up. You know, not realizing that what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is gonna come take you out. You see, it's gonna be a divine power. The Lord said what? He's not gonna meet you as a man. Okay, he's not gonna meet you as a man, man. Amos, back in the book of Amos, chapter 9. Continuing on in verse 1, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. See that? He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. There's going to be no escaping the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Continuing on. Though they dig into hell, right, which is these bunkers, then shall my hand take them. And we know the Lord's mighty right hand and right arm is Yahweh Shai, right? Though they climb into heaven, right, these space stations, right, thence will I bring them down. Okay, and there's no surprise that Esau has a sixth branch of the military, which is called the Space Force, okay, which in his ignorance, he doesn't realize that brought you closer to the entry of the Lord. Okay, because when he busts into this third dimension, that's going to be the first line of defense that he goes through, that Yahweh Shai goes through. You see? And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, which are mountaintops, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, okay, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them, Leviathan. Yes, contrary to popular belief, there's a such thing as a Godzilla. Okay, who you think Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, got that from? Okay, he got that from the scriptures, man. You see? He's got that from the scriptures. So as you can see, there's nowhere to hide, man. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide, man. Even our beloved King David had mentioned in Psalms. Let's go get this real quick. In Psalms 139. Y'all know where I'm going. Salakia. Psalms 139. He said, where can I go to hide from thy spirit? The book of Psalms chapter 139 and verse 7. And it reads, whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee? Salakia, or whither shall I flee? Which goes into run, right? From thy presence. Again, the Lord's incorruptible spirit is in all things, man. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. If I ascend up into heaven, right, thou art there. You see? If I make my bed in hell, right, which is underground, behold, thou art there. You see? If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, okay, the depths of the sea, man, okay, even there shall thy hand lead me and thy right hand shall hold me, man, okay? Check this out. If I say surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. See, you can't hide from the Lord in the dark. That's why scripture says, woe to them that try to hide their counsel, that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, man. You see? And that's what evil E's done. You see, he's tried to hide his counsel from the Lord. But no, you've been found, you've been caught. Okay? And that's, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Salakia. An interrogation, an investigation, there we go, is being made against you, man. You see? Inquisition. That's the word I was searching for in the mental Rolodex. Inquisition is being made against you, man. Okay? The spotlight is on E. Okay? Even in these dark times, man, the spotlight's on you, man. Psalms 139 and 12. Yeah, the darkness hideth me. Salakia. I'm excited. Yeah, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day, man. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. You see? So evil E, there's nowhere to run. And there's nowhere to hide, man. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. As a matter of fact, I got to close out right here. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. I got to close out right here. Chapter 50. You've been found. Hey. And you've been caught. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 24. And it reads, I have laid a snare for thee. A snare is a trap. And thou art also taken, O Babylon. Okay, which is talking about America. Okay, where Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the form of these elites. This is where they set up their throne. Okay, they set their throne up over here in the west. Okay, now we know they're trying to, migrate over to the east in the form of China, all right, which is going to be a feeble attempt at best, right? And that was not aware, see, because through their pride, they've been blinded. Their pride blinded them. Here it is, the Lord setting up a trap for them, leading them into the ditch, and they think they're in control. Hey, they think they're the reason why they've been able to come into the understanding of being able to split atoms, okay, and smash them back together and create these cataclysmic events in the form of these intercontinental ballistic missiles. No, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai created the Smith, okay, which are these physicists, man, these scientists that are able to do these things, okay, with the elements to create these missiles. The Lord created them, man. Scripture says that these are the weapons of the Lord's indignation, man. It says it in the same chapter, man. Okay, these are the Lord's weapons, man. You niggas, okay, you Edomites, you in the form of you elite, tricking all the way down to you regular Joe Six-Pack. You got Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai twisted, man. But you're about to find out, though. You're about to find out. Let's start from the top. Jeremiah 50 and 24, and it reads, I have laid a snare, a trap for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found. Hey, and real quick, you're going to fall on your own sword, pursuing the Psalms 37. Okay, you're going to fall on your own sword, those missiles, man. The weapon that you've been using to bully around nations is the same weapon that the Lord's going to use to eradicate you. You see, thou art found and also caught. You see, what's that? 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. The wicked's being revealed, man. You've been revealed, right? Because thou hast striven against Yahweh, man. See that Lord in the capitals? That's Yahweh. They've striven, which striven goes into the fight against, okay? With max effort. They've done everything in their power to come up against the Lord. This is why we say that they're the physical counterparts of the spiritual demon Satan, okay? When you go into that word Satan, it goes into adversary, okay? Which these Edomites are towards our power and towards us. Go read Psalms 83, okay? They led that council to come up against the Lord's anointed, the hidden ones, and our power himself. But guess what? You got to answer for all your atrocities, man. Okay? The time of your judgment and your visitation is at hand. It's a bad time to be an Edomite, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learnt this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahalayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Shalom.